Hey guys, welcome back to Fair Iron Customs. I'm Michael, and I hope everyone is having a great day today. So moving forward, we're trying to get these doors off of the truck so we can get started pulling the cab off. I kind of wanted to carry it outside and get some pictures of it while it's at this stage. We'll get pictures of it when it gets done. Anyway, so what I got is this is called an impact driver. This one is actually a Craftsman, and I've bought several of these things that are bad about breaking the bits in them. This the big Phillips head bit here. They have flathead bits that are fairly well useless if something's really tight. I've got the top 3 bolts on the driver's door loose. The bottom 3 bolts are going to be a total pain in the tail to get to. We may have to actually weld a nut to some of these bolts to get them out, but and also because this thing is where it's at, I'll probably be able to hit the ones on the other side easier. The right side is actually, the bolts are in worse shape, but I'm probably not going to struggle as bad as I am with the left side. So I'll get over here and show you how this thing works, and hopefully we'll get some doors off. So this is going to get noisy, but what I'll show you what you do is how this works. If you want to loosen it, you just stick it in the bolt you want to loosen and you turn it counterclockwise. If it's a right-handed threaded bolt, you turn it counterclockwise just like you're loosening, and you take your hammer and hit it. And if you're lucky, and nature's time hasn't taken over, it will loosen up. It feels like it's no, I think that one's stripped out. We'll have to weld that. Let's see. That was turning. Either this side I was worried about because of all the rust. Oh, that's murder on my hands, guys. Yep. We're going to have to weld those to get them out. Oh, fun stuff. All right, guys. So what I found that I think is going to work is some old lug nuts that probably came off of this truck. We are not going to use them over. So what I've done is I've turned the Harbor Freight welder up on kill mode. Hopefully we won't blow no breakers. And I've taken this nut, and if you'll notice, it fits right over the head, and the head is bigger than a 1/2 inch, which is the inside of what this nut is. And I'm going to concentrate my weld in the bottom of that nut, and I'm going to weld until that nut's full of weld, and hopefully the heat will, and you'll have something to hold on to that nut. You'll be able to turn that nut, but hopefully the heat will help break it loose. All right, as you can see, that is hot. I don't know if it's stuck. I was having problems because of the flux core tip was hitting the sides. Yep. Alternately, you could probably take like a number 1 or a number 2 tip on the end of your torch and heat the end of the bolt to cherry red, and it would probably come right out. So, guys, I'm gonna rock these on out of here and try to get these going and get these doors off. I got to find some more nuts. I think I have one right now. I have one. Oh, and by the way, I'm not even sure we're going to use these hinges, but if we use these plates over again, we're just going to order some hex nuts that'll fit that looks like a 5/8 fine thread. And I'm not sure what a fine thread is on 5/8 is. So anyway, I'm going to get these doors blowed off and we'll come back. If anything interesting pops up. Oh, dang, guys. So in total, 3 of the bolts came out and 2 of them snapped off. They started turning out and then they seized into plate and snapped. And let's see, that was 3, 5, and we had 3 come out with the impact driver. We welded on 9 nuts. 2 of them broke off. One of them, that last one, was a pain in the butt. I didn't think I was ever going to get it off. And then somebody left me a nice little fun surprise. I don't know if you can see it now, but there is a tack weld there and a tack weld there holding the door on. So that's nice. All right, guys, I do not know yet about using these hinges over for the suicide doors. We will get into that. We'll get ready to put the doors back on. Tomorrow, we are going to clean up the shop some and try to, I know I'm going to need the English wheel. So there's a couple of things we need to get moved around in here. I'm going to need the bead roller for the floor, but I want to try to get as much stuff out of here as possible. I had intended on getting the truck rolled out, and I may still roll the truck out and lift the cab off with the tractor. That seems like that would be the smart thing to do. So, yeah. Yeah, I got to think about it. But tomorrow, like I said, we're going to get in here and clean the shop some, get some stuff put up, get some welders and tools and stuff put back in the corner of the shop. And that way we'll be ready. That way we'll be ready to jump into tackling the floor by the end of the weekend, hopefully, or by the weekend, before the weekend, sometime later on in the week, we'll be ready to tackle the floor or tackle cutting the floor out. And what I'm going to do on that is we're going to brace the truck. We're going to brace the front of the cab and brace the back of the cab, and then we're going to brace the front to the back, and we may go ahead and throw an X in there just in case. The only thing about putting an X in there is going to mean that I'm not going to have room to get in the truck like I want. So anyway, we'll have to think about it. Y'all like and subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And that's it for today.